Fucking actors. I'm gonna babble a bit more, and I'll start talking about the movies because I have a good 2 hours on my phone to talk. I have plenty of time. I might start talking about the movies in my other part. In my next part, I'll talk about my movie, my three movies, obviously. Yeah, yeah. I'll call this video my babbling on and my three movies. I'll call it that. Babbling on more and my three movies. Other topics of my three. Other topics of my more topics of my three movies. I'll just call it that. Obviously. And once I upload videos, oh my god, Ivan's uploading a video. You know what I'm saying? VJ sees my videos and VJ's always excited to watch my videos. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. And VJ, you already know when it's that time to sit me upstairs. It's soon, obviously. And once they sit me upstairs, I'm gonna have to prepare myself mentally because now I have to have sex with all these dirty Hollywood women who I'm not interested in having sex with, man. And you're finally gonna see pictures of me. You're finally gonna see pictures of me, some pictures of me trending on online. Maybe not trending, but you're guaranteed because I'm God. I'm definitely gonna trend. If someone posts a picture of me online, a bunch of people are gonna repost it. It's gonna be trending online. You're gonna see pictures of me trending online with my shitty clothing when I pay this fee, obviously. You're probably looking at it, I don't know, 8, 9 months to pay the fee around there. So I told you next year around, I don't know, September, August, I should be seeing VJ around there. I'm making a prediction. I don't know when I'll see her. Perhaps early 2023, but I highly doubt it. Late fall next year, I should be seeing Victoria Justice, guys. And I'll be king, and she'll be queen with me, and me and her will get to go and we'll be living forever in this world, having good times, and having an amazing time together. And yeah, and we're gonna start that Sky Source company, and I'm gonna hire George Lucas, and I'm gonna start that last one. I'm gonna do that last one. As you guys already know, I'm talking about. You can see the future. Yeah, we know Ivan gonna start Sky Source. Yes, you know I'm gonna start Sky Source. As me and VJ, we came here to display our glory to the world, obviously. But you guys would have seen that glory had you not locked the doors on us and let us be together. But because you chose to do this to me and VJ, now me and her are kept behind the scenes. But I'm so nice enough to put out movies and docs for you guys because that's how nice I am. As even though I know you guys are wicked people, you know what I'm saying? You don't deserve to be saved. You don't deserve to see me. You deserve to see hell. As VJ's the only one who deserves to see me because she's righteous, obviously. Whereas you guys are all wicked people. Even though you guys don't deserve to see me, you deserve to see hell, and VJ's the only one who deserves to see me, and you're not going to be saved, obviously. And me and VJ are going to live our life forever in this world, and you guys can live your life. Even though you're going to be miserable and you're going to be left behind, I still wish you guys the best. I wish all you men in Hollywood, you assholes in Hollywood, who banged my wife, you got your trashy sex and your spirit ran away. I wish you the best in your relationships in Hollywood, Zen. I wish all you women who had sex with me, who got your rip up sex, obviously, I wish you the best in your relationships in Hollywood too, obviously. Obviously, right? And all the people who I knew in my life, you guys know who you are. All you guys at, at Darcy, all my so-called friends, all you teachers who I knew in my life, teachers at York, Lisgard, Herb Purcell, St. Pius, Darcy, you know what I'm saying, Heritage, Algonquin College, all you teachers who know me, obviously, I wish you guys the best in your. Even though you guys are all wicked people and you're all part of the plot, protect Zoen, I wish you guys all the best, and I wish you the best in your future. Obviously, I wish you the best for your families. Obviously, all you guys in Darcy, you guys are obviously gonna have get married and have families. Obviously, I wish you the best with your families. Obviously, I hope you live a good life. I hope you live a prosperous life. Obviously, I hope nothing bad happens to you. I wish well upon you because I'm not evil. Obviously, I have a good heart. I'm not perfect, but I have a good heart. Even after what you did to me and killing me and causing mess in my life, I still wish the world the best. Even though you're going to be left behind, you deserve to pay this price. I still wish you guys the best in your future endeavors, obviously. Now, because you're left behind, you guys are going to be a bit miserable, obviously, because I know you're a king and queen, you live in the life, and you're not a part of their glory. But even then, I still wish you guys the best, obviously. And me and Reed are going to live our life, and you guys can live your life, obviously. Yeah. So all I do after what you did to me. All I do is I just take my wife, and I live the life with her. But because me and her are king, are God, obviously, and we're king, queen, and we're experiencing that glory. You guys feel left out, obviously. But I told you, you get what you deserve. You chose to cause mess in my life, as I'm also going to cause mess in your life. You're not going to be saved. You're going to be left behind, as you cannot have your full cake. No way, as God, am I going to let you win the game. If I make videos for you, you guys will win the game, as you guys will get your full cake and you'll be saved. There's no way will I save you after what you did to me, obviously. There's no way in hell I'm going to save you after what you did to me, and especially when you choose not to talk to me in the public eye. You're selfish, obviously, because you see hell, right? And you keep my channel size. I'm not going to do it like that. You can't have your full cake. You want to be selfish, we can be selfish together. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, we bought your book. Yeah, you bought my book, but you made me pay to be my wife. Same time, you choose not to talk about me in the public eye, hence I'm not making any videos for you. You can't have your full cake. The only way I'll ever make videos for you, world, is if you do the right thing and put my stats on. That's the only way I'll ever make videos for you. At least do that. I also want you to talk about me in the public eye, but I want to see the billion views on my YouTube channel. I want to get paid. If you're not going to pay me, if I'm not going to make free videos for you and not get paid for it. No, I want to get to see the billion views. I want to get paid for it. Obviously, if you we won't do that, Ivan, because we see hell. Okay, if you want to be selfish, I'll be selfish too. Me and Vijay will be selfish too. We're not going to make videos for you on our side of our channel, obviously. As me and Vijay are peacing out for good. As once I am king, I'm going to keep saying this. Once I am king, me and VG will totally forget about right now. I'm even preparing myself mentally to right now. I'm even saying my final goodbyes to my channel because I now have that exciting feeling. Oh my god, I'm about to become king. As once I pay this fee, I'm not even gonna think about my Saddles channel. All I'm gonna think about is being king with being king and queen VJ queen with me. That's all I'm gonna think about, man. Traveling the world, starting out skyscraper. That's all I'm gonna think about when I pay this fee. I'll get a laugh from my old videos while I pay his fee, and I'll watch movies and games and stuff on YouTube. But all I'm going to think about when I pay his fee is getting over with and being king, man. I'm not even going to think about my Super Saddles channel anymore. As I told you, I'm running out of ideas to talk about. I've talked about every topic I can think of in my series. Obviously, hence why the countdown, guys, is ticking, guys. Is you only have a couple days left to be on YouTube. We're the 7th today. I'll be making my final announcement probably around the 11th, 12th, or 13th. So you only have a good, like 5-6 days left to be on YouTube, guys. And after that, I am done. I'm going to say, this is it, guys. You guys are like, oh, is I really done? And I'm like, yeah, I'm done, man. This is it, guys. You know what I'm saying? This is it for Ivan Amer. I'm officially peacing out for good. I hope you will enjoy this series. I hope I entertain you guys. You know what I'm saying? This was the best miscellaneous series ever. Yeah, you guys already, yeah, man. Ivan made the best miscellaneous series ever, man. He pumped out all these videos. He talked about his Sky's company, him and his wife's personal life. Yeah. Ivan made the best miscellaneous series ever back on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I hope I entertain you guys. I hope you guys learn from your evil and wickedness, because you guys are obviously evil, wicked people, obviously. I wish you guys the best in your future endeavors. It's Ivan Amer. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys will remember this Ivan when he's king and queen with his wife. When he's king and his wife queen with him, obviously. This is Ivan Amer. I'm officially signing out. Peace. When I say I'm officially signing out peace, I'm officially signing out peace. And that is it for Ivan Amer. I'll no longer be making more videos for you. I'll give it 2 days. Get a laugh out of my old videos. I'll keep taking those walks to the park, obviously. And then after 2 days, I'm going to maybe go upstairs and let my step-parents know I am done my book. Hey, guys, I'm done my book. I finished my last Over Zane's book. I want to get my book self-published on Lulu. I sincerely need your help, guys. I need you to open the door for me. Tell them that. Because I know, yeah, you can act all you want, but I know you're the gatekeepers, and I know you lock the doors. I mean, you have to let them know that way. They be sincere. And until they sit me upstairs, I'm going to keep reminding them about my book. That way they know. Okay, Ivan finished his book. You know what I'm saying? Ivan finished his book. He wants to get his book self-published. You know what I'm saying? But I told you, and eventually the says, but I told you, because you world are crazy. When it comes to me and my wife, you guys are crazy psychopaths. Because you world and my step-parents, my step-families don't want me to be with my wife. Hence why you separated me for 30 years. You're what? Your true demonic nature will show, obviously, because you guys somehow think you have control over my relationship when you don't. I'm going to keep asking this question, world. Who the fuck on this earth gave you the prerogative or authority to think you have control of a relationship when you don't? She is not your wife, and I am not your husband. No one, Ivan. We're just okay. So no one gave you that right, but you think you have control of a relationship because of your envy. So because you're definitely envy, you somehow think you have control of a relationship when you don't. I hear people say you have to pay that woman. I remember that woman at the fucking theaters when I saw Avengers in Endgame. She's like, you have to pay for that. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. Who on earth gave you the prerogative of authority to think you have control of a relationship when you don't? I am not your husband. I'm not interested in you. I don't want you touching me. There's a reason why that's why you deserve to see hell. And she is not your wife. Our relationship is none of your business, but you make your business and you think you have control of a relationship when you don't because you're a fucking crazy psycho. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. You're a fucking crazy psychopath. You think you have control of a relationship when you don't. She's not your wife and I'm not your husband. And no one on this planet gave you the prerogative or authority to think you have control of a relationship when she's not. Our relationship is none of your business. But you make our relationship your business because you guys are crazy psychopaths. You want everything to do, and I even mean you like to be a part of your business. Their glory, their personal life, you know what I'm saying, their sex life, seeing them have sex. You make everything their wealth, everything. You make everything to do with their what? Our life to be your business when it's none of your business, obviously. You made our sex life be your business. You got your rip-off sex. Now when I'm your king and queen, you're not a part of their glory and you're left behind. Hence, you're not a part of the experience anymore and you're left behind. Yeah. As you can't have your full cake, man. There's no way as God will I let you get your full cake. You thought you can dupe me, world, but I'm not going to let you dupe like that, man. No way in hell am I going to let you guys win the game. I'm not going to let you guys dupe like that and have you make videos on my side house channel. No, I'm peacing out with my wife after this. And this series that you see now will be missed for generations, for future generations to follow, obviously. And the new generations will all be going back looking at my videos. Oh my God, look at Ivan 30 years. Ivan made his final announcement 30 years ago. This is Ivan when he was poor, before he was king. This is VJ when she was a trashy porn star in Hollywood. You see what I'm saying here? You guys are all gonna be like, holy shit, man, this is crazy. This is VJ when she was a trashy porn star in Hollywood. This is Ivan when he was what? But yeah, man, everything will become so sacred, man. Fucking sacred. You all will miss me more, obviously, because I'm white. Don't hate me, VJ. And the reason why you guys will miss me more, I'll babble on for a bit longer and I'll start talking about the my 3 movies. The reason why you world will miss me more because I'm white, obviously. Don't hate me, VJ. Even though VJ is and she's the spirit of God, I'm the son of God. Because I'm the son of God, you guys are obviously going to miss me more, obviously. You're going to miss me a bit more than VJ. Not a lot more than VJ. You're going to miss VJ a lot, too, because VJ is special, too. She's and like me, obviously. But at least VJ lived a celeb life in Hollywood. Hence why you guys won't miss her as much as me. But you're still going to miss her, obviously. I wonder what it's like seeing VJ, a multi-billionaire queen with Ivan. You guys are going to be anxious to see VJ, too. I wonder what it's like seeing VJ as a multi-billionaire now. VJ is a multi-billionaire now. She's wearing her nice suits, her nice clothes. She's fucking rich, yeah. She's rich with Ivan. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are really going to anxiously want to see me because no one knows what it's like to see Ivan famous. Whereas you guys already know what it's like to see VJ famous. We know what it's like for VJ to be rich. We know what it's like for VJ to drive nice cars. We know what it's like for VJ to what? To live in a nice house. We know what it's like for VJ to, you know what I'm saying? VJ did Instagram live videos in Hollywood. She had live red carpet event interviews. VJ did movies. She did Victorious. Eye Candy. You know what I'm saying? VJ wasn't television shows. She did movies. She did television shows. And you guys already know what it's like to see VJ famous. You know what it's like to see VJ in a movie, obviously. That's why VJ won't be Mrs. Me. But you're still gonna miss VJ because you're gonna remember this trashy porn star VJ in Hollywood, obviously. And you're gonna be like, holy shit, look at VJ now, obviously. But you're really gonna miss me, guys, because Ivan was a poor bum who made videos on his Savage channel. We don't know what it's like to see Ivan on the red carpet. We don't know what it's like to see Ivan in the movie. We don't know what it's like to see Ivan rich. We know what it's like to see VJ rich. Hence why you guys will miss me more, obviously. And because I'm white, don't hate me, VJ, obviously. And you guys are going to be more anxious to see me. I wonder what it's like seeing Ivan famous and a billionaire. But you're also going to be anxious to see VJ too. Because no one knows what it's like to see VJ a billionaire with Ivan. See what I'm saying? But you got. My point is, you guys will miss both of us a lot. You're gonna miss VJ a lot. You're gonna go back and watch VJ shows. You know what I'm saying? Their Victoria's show, Eye Candy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go back and watch all her shows and her movies too. Oh my God! Look at this is VJ when you're gonna go back and look at VJ's last Instagram post. Everything will become so sick. Yeah, VJ's last Instagram post before this is VJ's when she was in Hollywood. You're gonna go back and watch VJ's Instagram live with her sister, her stepsister. You know what I'm saying? VJ's Instagram live videos over the years, or Google live videos. You're gonna go back and watch. I guarantee you guys are gonna go back and watch Eye Candy. Oh my God, this is VJ when she was in Eye Candy. You know what I'm saying? When she was a trashy porn star in Hollywood, Sarah from Ivan. Yeah, everything will become so sacred, obviously. But you're really gonna miss me. You're gonna go back and watch my Sabotage videos. Oh my God, I remember Ivan when he made videos for us on the Sabotage channel. And now look at him, he's king, queen with his wife. It's so weird seeing that transition. Yeah, it's weird because I remember Ivan when he made these videos for us on Saturday's channel. He was a poor bum, and now look at him, he's a billionaire living the life with his wife. Yeah, he's famous. It's so weird seeing that transition, obviously. Whereas VJ, it's not as weird seeing the transition because VJ was already rich and she was famous in Hollywood. Even though she had a Saturday's career, she was already rich and famous in Hollywood, obviously. And everyone in Hollywood, you guys know who you are. You guys will all miss VJ too. You'll miss VJ a lot. Oh my God, look at VJ now. VJ's queen with Ivan. I remember when she was a South House trashy portion in Hollywood. You guys all miss VJ a lot too, obviously. But the people in my life are really gonna miss me because they remember me as I was a poor bum. Yeah, I remember Ivan when he was lost, poor, confused. He didn't know what was fine with the gatekeepers, and now look at him. He's a billionaire with his wife. All the guys at Darcy, you guys will miss me. All my so-called friends will miss me. Yeah, man, me and Ivan were tight, supposedly tight, right? Back in high school, we had some good moments. I got drunk with him. I smoked weed with him. I watched movies with him. You know what I'm saying? I ate out. I ate out with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys are all gonna remember me, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how sassy me, man. And the countdown's ticking, guys. Is look, man. Once I make that final, Ivan O'Mara is about to become king. Victoria Justice is about to be queen with him. All I have to do is just what? Face the gatekeepers. I'm not going to sell, obviously. I'm choosing death. Get this thing over with. Save my wife, my beautiful wife, and I get to be king and she queen with me, obviously. And me and Vijay are going to be multi-billionaires living the life. We're going to be fucking loaded, obviously. To end it off, before I start talking about what? Before I start talking about my three movies, because I'm running out of time here. So I have a good hour to talk about my three movies, which is more than enough time. That's why I'm gonna because I have, you know what I'm saying. It finally hit me. I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm gonna keep repeating this. It finally, stay tuned for my final announcement. I'm gonna talk about this. It finally hit me why everyone in my life, I'm gonna keep saying this, kept putting me down. All my teachers since I was young, every teacher, every class that I was in, teachers always put me down. They always sent me to the guidance counselor. Ivan, stupid. You know what I'm saying. Ever since I was young, all my teachers put me down in my life. I always wondered, why is everyone putting me down? Why is everyone saying, oh, Ivan's stupid and all that stuff? My step family kept putting me down my whole life because of their envy, obviously, their hatred for me, obviously. Obviously. My so-called friends since I was young kept putting me down. I told you, there was this one guy in Montreal. He used to make fun of me, and he would never let me come to his apartment. He would let my two stepbrothers come to their apartment, but he would never let me come to his apartment. Like, what the fuck did I do to you? Why can't I come to your apartment? Because they hate their hatred for me, obviously. See what I'm saying? All my so-called friends in Darcy, a lot of them treat me like shit. We had tight moments, obviously, but a lot of them made fun of me. You know, Ivan's gay. That one guy, you know who you are. He's like, yeah, you're your friend's bitch. Like, he told me that right to my face. You're your friend's bitch. I now understand why these guys all hate on me because of their envy, obviously. Ivan's gonna have a harder wife than all these guys by a milestone. It doesn't get any better than VJ. Yeah, these guys may have above average, pretty hot woman, but none of those women are VJ, obviously. Obviously, right? VJ's a fucking goddess. That's what I'm saying. Ivan O'Mara has the keys, he's the son of God, he's going to be rich in almost my milestone. Yes, as all these guys are going to be making, what, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. The ones who cap out 100 grand, even if they make $100,000 a year, even the ones who are successful who make $200,000 a year, my point is none of those guys are going to be me. You see what I'm saying here? As I am bigger than all those guys by a milestone. As I told you, because I am a son of God, I wasn't supposed to be living in this middle class neighborhood in the ghetto. I was supposed to be living the billionaire life with the step families, with the gatekeepers. Me and Vijay were supposed to be living the billionaire life with the gatekeepers, but they betrayed us. They locked the doors on us and they hid their wealth, obviously, and caused this mess. And killed me to be with Vijay, obviously. And that's why they're not going to be saved, obviously. You see what I'm saying? I now understand why all these people used to brag, you know what I'm saying, how rich this woman's parents were. I met the woman's parents. The parents were very polite, very nice to me, obviously. Very nice, obviously. Obviously, you know who you are. I remember I went to your house one time. I was shocked. Everyone used to brag about how rich your parents were, obviously. Her parents were obviously rich people. They're probably making a couple $100,000 a year. And they owned a nice, I don't know, $900,000 million, a house like VJ's house. A nice, like, $1 million house, a nice fucking house, obviously. And I was shocked, like, holy shit, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had a friend, I had a pretty good friend, he had rich grandparents. Obviously. Ivan, you met a lot of rich people in your life. Yes, I met a few rich people in my life. Yes. I had what? I met a guy's, I used to have a friend. You know who you are. He had rich ass grandparents. I went to his house one time too. A nice fucking house. The house wasn't as nice as a woman's house, but it was a nice like $600,000 house. A nice fucking house, man. And he had a huge lawn, a huge yard, like a huge yard. His grandfather drove this nice ass Cadillac. They were rich, obviously, and his grandparents used to spoil the shit out of him and all that stuff. People used to brag how he used to always brag how rich his grandparents were. You know what I'm saying? I remember one of my good friends. You know who you are. He wasn't like my best friend. He was a good friend of mine. I hung out with him a lot of times. He used to brag about. There's this gas station in Elmer where me and my so-called friends used to go to. The gas station sold pizza in Elmer. Pizza, right? We used to get pizza, garlic sauce, and drinks there and all that stuff. The owner of that gas station was fucking loaded. And I remember that guy's, yeah. The owner of this gas station is fucking loaded because my supposed good friend, he worked at that gas station. Obviously, he's like, yeah, the owner of this gas station is fucking rich. I've been to his house. He did a party at his house. He has this nice he has a nice like I don't know like $800,000 nice ass house with a pool and all that stuff, indoor pool and all that stuff. He used to brag about how rich that owner was. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. You know who you are. I remember you bragging. Obviously, one of my best friends. This guy was considered like my second best friend. He was like my second, but he was one of my best friends. He even who yeah, Ivan was like my best friend in high school. Me and him were tight. Yeah, man, me and him were like besties in grade 11, man. In grade 11, I used to hang out with him like every day. Yeah, me and Ivan hung out like every day for the week. I'd always smoke weed with him. I hang out with him. I do all these things with him. You know who you are. He's like, yeah, me and Ivan were tight. You know what I'm saying? I went to his house one time. His dad is fucking rich. He owned like this huge golf course. He owned like a nice like $750,000 house. Holy shit! I mean, you met a lot of rich people in your life. Yes, I did. I met a lot of rich people in my life, man. A lot of rich people in my life. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, you know. So I met his dad. You know, and I met his dad. I remember his dad stared at me. He just gave me this look. Obviously, his dad had these nice ass cars. I went into his house. I'm like, holy shit, this is a nice house. It wasn't as nice as the woman's house. The woman's house was really, really nice. That one woman's house was really, really nice, man. That was like a nice, like $1,900,000 house. Was the guy, one of my best friends, his house was like a nice, like $750,000. Nice fucking house, obviously. Like, you know, with these houses that I went to were houses where like celebrities live, like the B-list actors. Like, you know how B-list actors are rich? They make like 600,000. Like they own like nice houses like that, man. A nice fucking house. I went into his house. I'm like, holy shit, this house is nice. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are. He used to always brag about how rich his dad. Yeah, my dad's fucking rich. He owns this big ass golf course. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He owns this big ass golf course. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I was shocked when I went to his house. I'm like, holy shit, this house is nice. You know what I'm saying? I remember my best friend. This guy I considered my best friend. He was like my closest friend, obviously. So the one guy who used to brag about the owner of the gas station, he was like a good friend of mine. He wasn't my best friend, but he was a good friend of mine. The one friend who had his rich grandparents, he was a good friend of mine. We were pretty tight. I hung out with him quite a bit, obviously. And the one guy who had his rich dad who owned the golf course, he was like my second best friend. He was like one of my best friends, obviously. And this one guy, you know who you are, he was like my best friend. I consider him to be my best friend. He used to brag about how rich his cousins were. Yeah, my cousin's fucking rich. I remember one day I went to tell him, yeah, my cousin's rich. You know what I'm saying? Because his cousin's parents died, obviously, when they were young or something like that. And they got a huge will in the bank, obviously. Yeah, my cousin's fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? He's rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, no, your cousin's rich. No, man, my cousin's rich. My cousin's fucking rich. I'm saying. I remember when I saw his cousin, I would be in awe. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's rich. His cousin used to brag about how rich he was. He was cocky, you know what I'm saying, around me. The whole time, the son of God, and I fucking created you. He drove this nice ass pimped out car. His cousin owned a not bad house. He was like, my guess is his cousin probably had a couple $100,000 in the bank. So they're rich. For average people, they're rich people, obviously. He had his nice car. He had his not bad house. It wasn't like a great house, but it was a not. My point is, his cousin was rich enough to buy a house. His cousin had money, obviously. He owned this nice ass like house. He owned this not bad house in Hull. I went to his house a few times, slept over at his house and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I remember these guys, he used to brag how rich his cousin was. His cousin was cocky. Yeah, man, I have a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? So all these guys in my life, they used to brag how rich all these people were. And yet the whole time, I am a son of God. That's the funny thing. I had the keys, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be richer than all these guys by milestones. All these guys' wealth is pocket change compared to my wealth. That's the funny thing. Hence why once I find out how rich my family is, I'm going to have this flashback of my life. Of all my so-called friends treat me like shit. Teachers put me down. That family used to come over for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? They protect her when they knew my family, the gatekeepers, they kept that from me. They used those to lock and care from me. All my so-called friends throughout my life, teachers, they all knew I was God, all knew I was serving my wife, all knew doors were locked on me and they kept that from me. Yeah, it's all gonna hit me. Hence why R&B are guaranteed gonna peace out. As I set everything up, obviously. In other words, all those people in my life, I don't mean to be rude here, all those people in my life who used to brag about how rich all these people were, I shut them up for good. As I am a son of God and I am richer than all these guys by milestones, all their wealth is pocket change compared to my wealth, man. Hence why all these people in Darcy, when they see me famous now, a multi-billionaire, they're all going to feel like shit because, oh, holy shit, man, look at Ivan now. Ivan's a multi-billionaire. He owns his own $100 million condo, his own $35 million yacht, his own jet. Owns his own big skyscraper entertainment company. With his wife, yeah. Owns nice-ass clothes, wearing nice-ass clothes. Owns his own Ferrari, his own nice Jeep. Yeah, man, Ivan's fucking loaded now, yeah. I can't. Some of them will be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe we bragged about how rich all these people were." And Ivan was 10 times. Ivan is richer than all of us by a mile. So yeah, I'm richer than all these guys by a mile. So as all the guys in Darcy are all normal people. None of those guys are going to be celebrities. Whereas Ivan O'Meara is the only one who gets to be a celebrity, except for my stepbrothers. My stepbrothers have their billionaire will, obviously, but no one in Darcy are going to be celebrities. They're all going to be living a normal life, making, I don't know, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100,000 a year. Whereas Ivan O'Meara is a famous celebrity. He's king. His wife with him. He's richer than all these Hollywood celebrities. Yeah, that's how crazy it's going to be, man. Yeah, man. Stay tuned for my final announcement. I'll delve more in depth and talk about this topic. To end it off, before I talk about my 3 movies, I remember that one grade 6 teacher. She hated my guts. She fucking hated me. She yelled at me for accidentally spitting on the ground. So imagine me, a 12-year-old kid. I remember I would laugh. I accidentally spat on the ground. I cleaned it up. She's like, clean it up. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you're a filthy, filthy, filthy human being. I'm like, it was an accident. I don't care. You're a filthy, filthy, filthy human being. You want to yell at a 12-year-old kid for accidentally spitting on the ground. And I don't know why that teacher hated my guts. Because she was envious, obviously. She knew, I don't know, 18 years from now, Ivan's going to be a multi-billionaire. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be, Vijay's going to be queen with him. Ivan has the hottest woman in the world. You know what I'm saying? Hot-ass smoking goddess Vijay, obviously. And Ivan's going to be multi-billionaire. I'm going to be making like $50,000, $60,000 a year. And Ivan's going to be multi-billionaire, owning a skyscraper company. He's king. Yeah, that's why that teacher hated my guts. She's the one who said Ivan's not smart enough for the regular program. They put me in retard class. In the retard program in grade 7, obviously. And yet I managed to finish my high school and I got better marks than a lot of the guys in Darcy for history and English. Since I shut that teacher up for good, obviously. And I wrote a fantasy novel that you can never write. As I challenge any fantasy author out there to write a better novel than Last of Zanus. The Last of Zanus, you cannot. As Last of Zanus is an unbelievable story. As no book can top that. No fantasy novel can top that story. Yes, it even tops Lord of the Rings. That's how amazing of a book Last Hope for Zanus is. I'm not kidding around, guys. I know I'm a bit cocky, but I'm telling you, once you read my book, you'll see what I mean. Best fantasy novel ever written. Better than even Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Obviously. I remember one time, that grade 6 teacher, there was this one chick who sat across from me in class, obviously. She called me this harmful name, obviously, and the teacher, and I called her name back, and that grade 6 teacher, she picked on me, and she sent me to the office. And she even called up my stepfather. My stepfather was yelling at me in the office, and I cried. That's how wicked she is, obviously. So you pick on me when oh my, she started. She called me the name, and the great sister was picking on me. She called my. I remember they had this meeting. They had this meeting with my stepfather, obviously. And I went to the office, and my stepfather was yelling at me in the office. How can you be so stupid in school? At the whole time you locked the doors on me. That's how wicked my stepfamily is. I cried, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And that grade 6 teacher, I remember she had that look on her face. She's picking on me. You know, I'm like, man, that girl started, man. It wasn't me. And then she picked on me because I told you that grade 6 teacher, she hated my guts. But I'm gonna tell you that, like, man, you know who you are. I remember what you did to me. I remember how you treated me. You're not gonna be saved. You're gonna be left behind when I'm king and my wife's with me. And you girls, you fucking deserve, obviously. And I shut that teacher up for good. You said I wasn't smart enough for the fucking regular program, for the regular program. I remember when I was in grade 7, I was in the retard class. I'm like, why am I in this retard class? I'm not fucking stupid. Put me in the regular program. I can pass the regular program. They put me in fucking retard class in grade 7 for stupid people. This is for people who are dumb. And I ended up finishing my high school, and I got good marks, better marks than even a lot of the guys in Darcy for history and English. Obviously, for history and English. And I finished my high school, and hence I shut that teacher up for good, and I was able to write a fantasy novel that teacher can't even write. As all these Darcy teachers who read my book, they're all going to be shocked. Holy shit, Ivan wrote this? I can never write a book like this. Yeah, man, that's how amazing of a book Last of Zanus is. All these people in Darcy. To end it off here, guys, I'm procrastinating. I'm sidetracking. Before I talk about my 3 movies, all these teachers in Darcy who read my Last of Zanus book, they're all going to be shocked with my story. And all the future generations of kids who go to Darcy, I don't know, next year in 2022 when I'm king, obviously, when I should be king, obviously. All these teachers are like, yeah, Ivan came to Darcy like 15 years ago. In 2007, Ivan came to Darcy. I remember him. He was a horrible student. And all the students were like, holy shit, Ivan was a horrible student. He was able to write a fantasy novel like this. Yeah, that's how sassy. Yeah, Ivan was a horrible student. He skipped class. You know what I'm saying? He barely did his homework. You know what I'm saying? And Ivan was a horrible student. He was able to write a book like this, man. A book that, a masterpiece like this, a masterpiece buried in the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's how shocked they're going to be, obviously. And all you guys in Darcy will be shocked with my book, too. All my so-called friends, all the people in Darcy who know me, you guys will all be what? Shocked by my Last of Zanus story as you're looking at a masterpiece. I'm going to show my account here.